Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Happy Wednesday morning. This is Jennifer with Coffee and a Card. I hope you can join me this morning. I am going to try to get my desktop connected. It keeps telling me I have no internet service on my desktop. So I may end up not being able to see comments, but I will respond to you after the video when I flip my camera down because I am not sure why it's not letting me connect. But we're not going to waste a lot of time on trying to figure that out this morning. We are going to just jump right in and get started. I hope everyone has a wonderful Wednesday morning, Wednesday day altogether, even though they call it hump day. I hope everyone has a great day. All right, so not a whole lot going on. I will be going out of town this weekend for my Stampin' Up retreat. So if you reach out to me over the weekend, it might take me a little bit to respond back to you, but I will get with you. So please leave your comments, text me if you need me, email me, whichever, and I will make sure to respond to you. But just know that it may be a small delay since I will be out of town this weekend for a Stampin' Up retreat. Good morning, who joined, welcome. As I was stating earlier, my desktop for some reason is not connecting to the internet service, so I will not be able to see comments once I flip my camera down to start the projects, but I will get back with you afterwards. All right, so I am done with the computer because it's not wanting to connect. Don't know what's going on. And we don't really have time this morning. We got some crafting to do. I am excited about our projects this morning. I did it several weeks ago, the Faith Collection bundle. Also, this is the bundle that I am doing for the online exclusive that I emailed out on Monday. So if you're interested in this bundle, after the video, I will go back in and read everything in the description so it's easier for you to find. Just click that link and I will get with you. My phone is messing up. All right, guys, if I get disconnected, I will regroup and come back live tonight if I get disconnected, because now my phone is saying slow connection. So I don't know if we've got something going on in our area with the service or not, but let's dive in, get started with our crafting this morning, and we will just play it by ear. All right, guys, because I am ready to do some crafting. I actually have two projects for you this morning, so I'm excited about that. All right, let's get our phone switched, and we're going to go ahead and flip and get you in this case here. And since I don't have my other one, I hope this is the way it should be. Good morning to Coffee and a Card with Jennifer. Grab your hot drink and let's start crafting. Oh boy. All right. So we're going to be using the Faith Collection bundle again. And I was inspired by some other demonstrators. They did projects similar to these, and I took their projects and kind of tweaked and revamped. So I am excited to share these with you. I'm going to move this out of the way. The two projects that we're going to be doing today are here. This one here is using our basic white cardstock. I used this on Monday in my live, It is the Floral and Gingham Vellum, and it's the vellum sheets that goes with the Delightful Wishes bundles. But then I also used Old Olive, Pecan Pie, and this blue for He Is Risen is the pool party. On this card, I have used several layers. I am using the Old Olive, the Delightful Wishes Designer Series paper, Pecan Pie, the Basic White, and I also used the Fern 3D embossing folder as the background for this. I am using Lemon Lolly in the background, and my banner up here is coming from the Hot Air Balloon die set. So that is the projects that we're doing today. So let's get started. We're going to start with this one first. And I've got the pieces ready. Hopefully got all the pieces here. So basically, I've already pre-cut most of everything. So because of the timing, and I'm not able to do the die cutting on my work table because it shakes the camera too bad. So we're going to take our bone folder and fold our basic white cardstock. I have it scored. I will be doing an email with recipe cards at the end of this video. So make sure you join my email if you want the dimensions and the measurements for these cards. That way you've got them on hand. But I will be emailing those out today. So here's the vellum. Now the thing to remember about vellum is you're going to want to put the most of your adhesive in the area that you're going to be able to hide, because sometimes you can see through it. But I am going to put just a little speck in each of the corners with my tape runner here. If I can get my fingers to work this morning. All right, come on. Okay. All right, so then we are going to put our vellum down. Now, I have cut out the crosses. One is in basic white, and then one is in the pecan pie. So I am going to take our fine tip glue, and I'm barely going to put on the edge of the cross here, just barely putting a little bit to keep it anchored down. I just thought with Easter coming, this bundle is going to make fabulous cards. Also, I believe it will make a gorgeous sunrise page. And that is my plan this weekend, is to work on a Easter layout. So if I get it to turn out, I will definitely share it with you, because you know Saturdays is Spotlight Saturday, and I would love for you to share projects when Saturday rolls around, because it is Spotlight Saturday. I would love for you to share projects that you're working on so I can see what you are doing, because I love to see what my crafter followers are doing. All right, so now I'm going to take and put some dimensionals on the back of the cross. And we're going to put a strip here. And we're going to line this up. Hopefully get it in the right spot. There we go. All right. Now we are ready to take our daffodil. Wait a minute. Yes, Daffodil Delight ribbon. And I'm going to put this on the back side of the cross. And I'm going to just layer it on the back here. And I should have put that down before I put the cross down, and I forgot. So we're going to work around. All right, and then we're going to just snip it off. So there's no certain length on it. You just make it whatever you want that to be. Okay. Now we are going to hold that down. I've already pre-cut the flowers that are going to go on here. And I want to put that on with a dimensional. So we're going to take the backing off of our dimensional. And so we're going to center this, because you want to kind of hang it over and it kind of be, yeah, I want it to kind of layer, be even on each side. And then we're going to just stick that right on the top of that. And that's going to hold that down. All right. And then we are going to go ahead and put dimensionals on the back of our palm leaves. And we're going to pull the backing off of that. And then this is going to go straight in the center of the card. And I'm probably going to end up having to lift this up and stick that under there because it keeps coming up. And I'm scared that's going to come off. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. Now I got it. All right. And then we've got just a strip of the basic white. So I am going to take my stamp. Ah, that's the one that fell off the back of my desk. Give me 2 seconds. One of my blocks fell off as I was cleaning my workspace this morning to get ready for you guys. So we're going to take the pool party and we're going to stamp He Is Risen right in the center of our little white strip. Okay. And then we're going to just cut it at an angle. And then we're going to cut this side as well. Close up the... We're going to go ahead and we're going to put those dimensionals on this label as well. And we're going to go ahead and pull the backing off of this. And we're going to put it right there. Then what I'm going to do is take the pecan pie and clear ribbon adhesive dots, embellishments, and then we are going to go ahead and put these on here. We're going to put one up there. We're going to put one right there. And then we're going to take one of the small ones and we're going to put it right there. So there is that. Then on the inside of the card, what I did is I took the cross and I stamped it in pecan pie. Good morning. Welcome. Thank you for joining. We're going to stamp this right in the corner. And then I took one of the lilies and took my Daffodil Delight and I stamped it down in the bottom. In the corner there. Okay. So there is card number 1 for today. All right. Now let's jump over to card number 2 real quick. And then this is card number 2. And like I said, I've got the majority of the work done on this. There is a couple of things that I am going to have to do before I can finish this card. So I've got the Old Olive. I have the Delightful Wishes Designer Series paper. I have Pecan Pie and the Basic White. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the same thing with our cross. We're going to put just a little bit on the back of this, and we're going to mount it on the Pecan Pie this time instead of the Basic White. Give me 1 second. I want to just put just a little bit of the glue, just a little bit, because you don't want it goosing out whenever you go to put it down. All right, so we're going to mount it on our solid cross here. And either one of these cards would make great Easter cards. As time is coming along, and like I said, this weekend, I will be at a retreat, and I plan to do some scrapbooking layouts for with this bundle. So when I get those done, I will make sure I post those so I can share them with you. Again, on Saturday is Spotlight Saturday, and I would love if you would post your projects that you are currently working on. It is great inspiration for all of us as we are crafting. So I'm going to take the Designer Series paper and I'm mounting it onto an Old Olive piece of cardstock. Now, also, I will be sending out the dimensional recipe cards for this bundle, or these 2 cards this morning. So make sure you are on my email list so you get those emails and the measurements so you can make duplicates of these cards, because that is the purpose of doing this, is to share. And I would love to see your outcome on a card like this. All right, so now I'm taking the Lemon Lolly, and I am taking one of our mini blending brushes, and I'm going to put it in the Lemon Lolly. I am going to take a piece of scrap and rub it off a little bit. Now, I'm going to center this in the middle of the card. And there's no dimensions of how far out you go, how dark you go, or any of that. That is totally up to you. I think that is as far as I want to do mine, though. So we're going to close this up. Then I took the stamp that has the cross and the old the palm leaves in it. I took my Old Olive and I stamped in my Old Olive, and then I stamped it straight onto my Lemon Lolly, and I pressed down, giving it that good crease there. All right, now this is where I have to step away 1 second. I need to run this through the embossing folder. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Like I said, it shakes the table too much for me to do this on my workspace. So now that gives us the dimensions in the background, and it is the Fern 3D embossing folder that I used. So now I want to put my cross in here, and I'm going to put my cross in with dimensional, and we're going to line it up, and we're going to cover up the spot that had the cross there. Okay. Now, we needed to take a piece of scrap, basic white, so we can stamp our flowers, lilies, and I stamped those in the black momentum. And all you do is, again, you're just stamping them on in the black momentum. And then I use my Stampin Write markers, and I colored them in the Lemon Lolly. If you have the Stampin' Blends, that would work also. But this one, I did not have the Lemon Lolly, so I am going to use my Stampin' Write, which is great to use because right now, if you purchase the starter kit for $99, you can choose 2 of these packs, 10-pack. So you will get 20 colors of our Stampin' Write markers if you purchase the starter kit through the end of February. That is one of the celebration perks that is going on, is the starter kit for $99. You get $125 in free product, plus 2 of the packs of our Stampin' Write markers, along with an extra stamp set that they have. Or if you don't want the markers, you can opt out of that and get $30 extra in product. So if you're interested in the starter kit, at the end of the video, I will be putting that link in. And I would love to talk with you about that. So now you would take the dies and cut this out. But I'm playing a trick that one of the demonstrator friend of mine does. I got this magic little container, and there they are. Look at there. We got a magic container that already has them punched out. So we are ready to go. They're all colored and ready for us to use that magic container. I learned that trick from one of the other demonstrators that I connect with. So we're going to put the dimensional on the back of our flowers. And we are going to get it on here just like that. And then for this one, we are going to stick it right in the center there. And then we are going to put that one down at the bottom. We have our banner here that we need to stamp. And on the banner, I am using the old olive, and I am using the sentiment that says, thinking of you. And we're going to stamp that straight down. And this is ready to go on. And yes, indeed, we're going to use dimensionals for that. All right. Take the backs off of there. And this is going to go right on here. Okay, perfect. And then we're ready to put it on our pecan pie. So we're going to take our adhesive and we're going to run it across here. Now, when you're using 3D embossing folder images, be careful when you go to put your tape adhesive down, because you don't want to put too much pressure on it, because you will flatten the 3D emboss layer. So just barely run it across there. And one more. There we go. And then we're going to stick this right in the center of our designer paper. We have our old olive base here. For our base, we're going to go ahead and take and fold it down. We're going to take our bone folder and we're going to run it across the top there. Give it that good crease. Then we are ready to put our adhesive on the back side of there. And we are going to put this right there. Now, inside, yes. Okay, so for the inside, I took a piece of the basic white. And I took our lily with our Daffodil Delight ink pad, and I just stamped the lily down in the bottom corner, and then I colored it in with the lemon lolly. And then this, let's close up these ink pads before we open the card, because knowing me, I will slap my card top right in. See, I got black momentum on the table there. Sorry. Gonna get it all over the card. Trying to put that in the wrong card. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna put our adhesive on the back side of here. And this is going to go straight in the center of the inside for your message that you want to write. Or you can stamp on the inside, whichever you chose. Then we're going to take 2 of our pecan pie. And I'm going to use the small ones on this one. And we're going to put those right at the top there. All right, guys, that is our 2 cards for this morning for Coffee and a Card with Jennifer. I thank you very, very much for being here this morning. I have enjoyed crafting with you, and I hope you enjoyed the projects that we have made today. And I will be putting the information up, so if you're interested in placing an order for this set, it will make it easier. All you'll have to do is click the link. Also, if you are on my email list, this was emailed out on Monday as our online exclusive showcase card stamp set. So here are our 2 projects that we did this morning for Coffee and a Card. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for being here with me today. And I will be back live on Sunday at 8 p.m. And I hope you have a wonderful and safe weekend. Enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you.